Hello guys, welcome back. I'm Spicy Bill and welcome back to another episode of Gunpla Review. So, today we'll be looking at some transforming Gunpla. Now generally speaking, transforming Gunplas are pretty terrible. And yep, that's all I have to say about it. So, anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the Messala and the lolGaplant from Zeta Gundam. So first off, we're going to be looking at the Messala right here. This guy is so heavy, he has to have his own stand. Yeah, the kit comes with a stand. So this kit is actually super expensive. For high grade, this thing is running for close to about $45. Yep, it's very expensive, and it's actually not a bad kit in the as a mobile suit mode. When you put it into the mobile armor mode, that is a different story. That thing just I mean, it's not bad, it just look really, really silly. Looks like a giant eagle thing in space or whatever. Now, this kit does come with quite a few gimmicks. It's got these claws right here, which you can use for the forearms. I'm gonna demonstrate one pair for you guys. So basically, easiest way to do this is to remove this piece right here, and you can see this is how the claw look like is when it's undeployed. So basically, you just pop these off. You stick these parts on here like that. Then you put this on here. Then you put it back on here. You can do it either way. You can have the claw right here, or you can have it right here. I think it looks a lot better like this. You know, looks like it's gonna go grab somebody. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Alright, there we go. This is a Poptimus Siroko's mobile suit. He's the main villain in Zeta Gundam. If you well, he eventually got over these. He wasn't really. I guess he upgraded to something that's non-transformable. Because I guess even he knew, like, transforming mobile suits are kind of like just some stupid gimmick. So anyway, yeah, and this suit's got some more gimmicks right here on the shoulder. You can open these up. We have like missile pods. I mean, it's really cool. It's just you need to put this guy on a stand because he will constantly like to fall over. And aside from that, you know, it's really not a bad kit. It's just very back heavy due to those thrusters. And if you see these parts right here, this is what happened when you lend this kit to a friend and then they dropped it on the back. Basically, both of this tip broke off. So what I did is I did a quick repair here. I took 2 pieces of plot plate and I just like glue it together. Glue it on top of the broken parts. Now this thing is super solid, but I need to clean up this a little bit and just maybe repaint it, something like that. Yeah. Anyway, this is a pretty cool kit, and he also got these 2 gigantic beam sabers, and the beam saber effect can be stored on the on the stand, believe it or not. Yeah. Take a look at that. You can store the beam saber effect part. Basically, everything, all the accessories can be stored on the stand on this kit, including the beam sabers. So that's actually pretty cool. Yeah. And let me show you guys how it looks like in the mobile armor mode, because I'm not actually going to transform it. It's a pain in the butt. It just looks ridiculous. Look at this thing. What is this? I mean, it did it in the anime. Basically, like, it surprised the crap out of Camille and Char. Like, Char trying to fight it with the Hyakshiki, and it wasn't very effective. Because this thing is just super, super fast. In this weird bird whatever mode. Yeah. Okay, and I think that is pretty much that. I mean, the legs can swing forward and become like some kind of like a grappling arm kind of thing, but it's really silly. Like I just don't like that mode at all whatsoever. Now I forgot to mention they also got these cannons right here on the tip of these thrusters, so you can see that. That's pretty cool. basically what you do is you swing up this whole section right here, and then this thing can aim forward at its enemy. Yeah, this thing is armed to the teeth. It's a pretty interestingly designed mobile suit. I just wish it never had the transforming gimmick. I think this guy would be a lot cooler if it doesn't have to transform into that stupid bird thing. But anyway, that's just a purely subjective opinion. I just don't like it. A lot of people like it. So anyway, it's still a pretty cool kit, and I definitely recommend picking it up if you're a big fan of Zeta Gundam. This is definitely very cool. It is so cool. I think I actually have 2 of these. I built this one originally for a friend, but then he decided he didn't want it, so now I have 2. I have a brand new one that I haven't built, and I have this one. So who knows, maybe I'll get rid of this one and just keep the brand new one or something. Anyway, now with the Messala out of the way, let's talk about the Gunplant. So this is another transforming mobile suit here. Right here, I have it in the mobile armor mode with this gigantic booster on the back. This thing is super silly. But you know what? This thing has multi-purpose. You can use this part with the Gunplant Hyaru. Basically, it's the Advance of Zeta version, custom version of the Gunplant. And then there's also the Bylon Custom. Bylon Custom 2, which you can attach this to the Bylon Custom 2, which... yeah, I don't know. You had to repaint this to match the color of the Bylon Custom 2. But the Bylon itself does not transform. So here it is how it looks like in the mobile armor mode with this gigantic, ridiculous booster. I think this thing is pretty useless, to be honest with you. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. Okay, so once we get rid of that, you know, this thing is pretty much have no use whatsoever. Yeah. That's it. That's all it is. It's a giant piece of plastic. Very hollow piece of plastic. Alright, somebody commented that nobody cares about the Gunplant. Well, some people do. It was pretty popular in the 80s. I don't know about now. I guess nobody cares about the Gunplant anymore. Because it's not a Gundam. It's just a mobile armor, Zeonic mobile suit. And who cares about that, right? It's all about the Gundams nowadays. Yeah, especially in North America, it's all about Gundam Wing or some 00 related suits. So anyway, this is you can actually attach it to the stand in the non-mobile armor mode like that. Well, I mean, not without a booster like this. And to transform it is actually not too bad. Yeah. Okay. So, let's go ahead and transform this guy. Basically, you want to open up the arms right here, like so. And yeah, it looks like I need to paint some details on the power cable on there. Okay, and you want to do is swing this whole hip section forward, like so. There's a part here that you have to disconnect, like that. Then you reconnect this part right here. And then you swing down this whole section right here, like that. That forms the body. The hip section also comes down here. You see a tab here. That is this thing's supposed to tap in. There we go. So you swing that forward. You have everything tapped in. You see those tabs. Oh, there we go. Trying to be a little bit careful because this is not a Transformer action figure. This is Gunpla, which plastic isn't the most strongest material, so don't want to risk breaking anything. Then what you want to do is you want to swing at this chest section forward like that, and that also taps in. You want to open up the head section right here like so. Then you swing this piece up here like that. You move this piece down. And I think we're almost done. Okay. Then you move the legs out like that. It does look kind of silly, to be honest with you. Alright, and then you want to swing these particle cannons downward like that. Move the arms out a little bit. These are just polycaps. Oh god. Okay. So there you go. Those particle cannons are very heavy, so the arm tend to like to move down quite a bit. And there we go. I mean, if you don't like this mobile suit, I don't blame you. These shoulder joints are basically just polycaps. And I don't think this kit's gonna get revived anytime soon. So, I mean, if you're a completionist, if you're a big Titans fan, you might consider getting the Gunplant. And if not, well, you're not missing out on much. It's got these cool particle cannons, you know, got some thrusters over here. It looks kind of weird. And you do have to do quite a bit of painting. I might have to repaint this guy just a little bit. There's some marks on the back that I really don't like. But there we go. There's a Gunplant. I think this kit only took me about 3 hours to put together. It's just a lot of large parts. It isn't really like very intensive when it comes to building. Most of the time I spend painting it. So yeah, and this is why I don't like polycaps. Because polycaps don't make strong joints. Look at that. Look at how loose I have gotten. Yep, and all this connector right here, this connection port right here, you can see that that's a polycap. That's ridiculous. All right, here we go. Here's a mobile suit that nobody cares about. And I only recommend this if you're a hardcore fan of the Gunplant. And look at that, that's another polycap joint. Pure polycap joint. Oh, you know what? I guess it can become a little bit stiffer if I move those parts in together, make it more solid. But there we go, there's a Gunplant. Really nothing to write home about. It may be better if I just leave this in the mobile armor mode. And, oh, don't forget it's got beam sabers, which you also have to paint the beam saber tip, otherwise just toothpicks. Yay guys, I am the Gunplant. How you like that, huh? How you like that? Okay, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys find the information helpful. Thanks for watching.